All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High in the proper names in the Paleo Hebrew tongue. I want to say, Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash Ma'amaf. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world eagerly and willingly call God of Jehovah. Bahashem meaning in the name of, Yahushai meaning he who delivers, whom the world eagerly and willingly call JC today. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and another double honor to my elder as well, Aharawan bin Yasha'Allah of the Lions Den camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect, pushing this truth across the four winds, and to the one-third remnant believers on Yahweh Shema Shah, Shalom, Shalom. It's just going to be a quick spiritual hydration. A brother called me from a brother who I was basically teaching, for the longest, and he lived down there, Broward, Florida, and he called me. He was telling me about school, and his professor at the college that he go to, and he was basically telling me that today when he was in school, the professor basically was talking about how one day, basically you're gonna be able to take a chip, a RFID chip, to help if you're paralyzed or whatever case may be, whatever ailment you're dealing with. One day you'll be able to take a RFID chip to help you, if you're blind or whatever the case may be. So as he was telling me this, the situation about the RFID chip, the chip that basically heal you, he basically said the professor pointed at him and asked him if out of everybody in the class, or whatever they call it, out of everybody in the class, the professor asked him, was basically like, if this technology came out and you were paralyzed, what would you do? And the brother said, I'd just be paralyzed. And the professor was like, interesting. He was basically saying, because if you take it, they'll be able to read your thoughts, have control over your mind. So it's downsides to it. So the brother basically told me that he went home and was talking to his mom about the situation. And his mom was basically like, he basically said that his mom gave energy that she would have took it if she was paralyzed, and saying that it's not such a bad thing, to take it. Basically what his mom was saying, he was basically telling his mom, if you take it, you're going to be destroyed. If you take it, you're going to be destroyed. If you take it, you're going to be destroyed. That's the MOTB. That's basically what he was telling his mom. So, right, man, when he told me that, I was like, dang, man, that's a lesson right there. Because the brother's a real quiet brother. And out of everybody in the professor basically called on him. And I said, that was Yahweh Shema Shah that called on you, basically wanted to hear your answer. So, right, man, the time's going to come to where everything's going to be automated. AI is going to take over, and then they're going to basically want to merge man and machine, But this is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, and verse 14, and it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Because we know that America is the revised Roman Empire, but now it's a time to where they really trying to fulfill their enterprise. We seen it time and time again. During the time of Maccabees, they were trying to establish a one-world government. I believe during the time of Judah as well. But right, and now they going a step further by basically pushing their plans, Operation Warp Speed. And it says, verse 15, And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's the times that we're going into, to where if you don't worship this system, bow down the knee to this system, this devil is going to physically put you in concentration camps. And then in those concentration camps, you have all type of torture methods. But ultimately, the guillotines that they have in these places, in these camps, to where you're going to be beheaded if you don't take that chip, the MOTB, that technology, you know. And it says, verse 16, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads, right? And that mark is going to, goes into charagma, meaning incision, a prick, so this is going to be how you buy and sell. This is going to be the new way of life for the individuals that trust in this place. And it says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So, right. And you see Elon Musk coming out with his own version. You got other companies coming out with their version. The Neuralink, the brain chips, and then you have the regular RFID chips, which all is the mark of the beast of this system, to where if you take it, you're automatically at odds with the Lord. With the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah says, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 636. So, right. 666, I believe it's Chi Psi Sigma. So the time is going to come to where if you receive this mark, because of the miracles that this guy, Esau Edom, the mad scientist, basically showed forth by way of making sure that the blind can see again, being paralyzed or being able to walk, being able to think whatever, and it popping up on a computer screen, being able to type via your mind. This devil is going to come with miracles. And our people are basically going to fall for it. But this is Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And it says, and the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that's spiritual, man, because I was watching the new Walking Dead today, and it was basically the zombies. One of them was on fire. He was just sitting there burning and burning and burning. He couldn't die. So ultimately, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to cause those missiles to hit this place, And if you got it in your hand, this devil, imagine this devil trying to achieve immortality by way of Neuralink and RFID, right? And you got it in your hand and you're just sitting there burning and burning and burning. You can't die. You see what I'm saying? It's going to get to a point to where the scripture said the Lord said He's going to leave you there and melt you. It ain't going to be no more flesh there, to where the Lord ain't going to have no choice but to call your spirit up. So imagine Him leaving you all the way there. You're a puddle, half of your body a puddle, and the top half you still alive, feeling the fire and brimstone, the thermonuclear fire, man. That's why the scriptures say it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. And it says, verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Right, and that's just what it's going to be. How long it's going to take for the Lord to consume you, where 6 minutes can feel like however long, So it will behoove our people not to receive this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and basically be aware of this mad scientist Esau Edom. It says, Isaiah chapter 36 and verse 6, it said, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, Wherein, if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. So, right, they lean in on this broken reed, this system, to where this system, the elites of this system is trying to make it to the next level, and they lean on the technology and of this place. So ultimately, they trust in the shadow of Egypt. They trust in Pharaoh. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him." So, right, So, right, and that's just 2/3 of our people. They're going to receive it. Like the brother said, his mom was basically saying it's not a bad thing unless the Lord put a spirit on her not to take it. Even some of my family members, basically saying that the MOTB is not what we say it is. But the time going to come to where Yahweh Shemi Ashai is going to make everybody pick a side. You're going to have to pick a side. You either going to take it or you're going to trust in him. And that's just what it is, man. So, I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom, on to the next.